Good morning, everybody. Welcome to FedEx Virtual, the 3D Memphis flyout. I totally forgot what the event was called. I don't know what happened there. That was pretty awkward. But anyway, welcome to another Infinite Flight stream. Hope you guys are doing great, as always. So yeah, today we are flying from a recently released airport into this update. This is Memphis, the home of FedEx, pretty much FedEx largest hub, I think. We're going to be flying the Cessna 208 Caravan from Memphis to FedEx Pilots 14 home airport of New Orleans, because I felt like that would be cool to do. Since we're gonna fly the 208, flight time is going to be around close to 2 hours actually, from what I saw on Flight Radar 24. So yeah, we're in store for another good event, and I'm looking forward to it. And this is my first time flying the 208 on stream. So let's hop over to SimBrief. Since I'm using a completely different aircraft, we'll still be able to let me file a proper flight plan. So we'll see what happens here. Sorry. Bad time to sneeze. Where's the Cessna 208? I think that's it. Oh, frick, I frickin' put Memphis and Memphis in the departure and arrival airport. I don't want that. There we go. So our climb profile is 115 knots, and our descent profile is 800 feet per minute. It shows we're departing off of 36 left. But according to the real life flight, I think it took off of like 16 right, I think? Hold on, let me check. I have it here on Flight Radar. What is that? Is that one? That is 18 center, I think. So we'll go to 18 center, and I want to double check which runway it landed at in New Orleans. I'm assuming it's 11. Yeah, it's 11. Okay, let's generate. Alright, now that that's done, let's sign in. And also, guys, for this event, I will be using my old call sign for L. Lucas. So this is an event, of course. So despite this being a real-world flight, but since this is an event, I'll be using my proper call sign. So I'm definitely looking forward to this flight, as like I said, this is my first time flying the 208 on the sim, and pretty much on stream too. I mean, I've actually flown it a couple of times off camera, but,
Memphis International
but yeah, this is my first time flying the 208 on stream. Let's just set the aircraft count to low, just in case. There's a decent amount of people here.
Traffic. Victory 2 flight of 2, going around.
There's quite a decent amount of people here. How many is it? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, including me. So it looks like all those guys are... Let's just load from SimBrief. Alright, so we're pretty much just going to be flying straight towards New Orleans. I actually kind of want to adjust this real quick. Let's see, select approach, runway 11. I mean, I kind of feel like we don't need that long of an approach anyway, because we're a completely different aircraft, so... Oh, frick, I don't want that. That's all messed up. What about ILS and... Alright, I guess we can add that, but we're just gonna manually hand fly the aircraft in, because we don't need that long of an approach anyway, so... Aiden, good to see you. Virginia Fox, good to see you. I need to set this to that. All right, it looks like they're starting to push. So that cool guy one, good to see you. Does it have an APU if I remember? All right, I guess it only has a master switch. I'm here at Memphis, going to Detroit. Nice, dude. All right, so let's. I'm assuming this. I'm assuming we can just push over here to this taxiway here. All right, let's stop there. Let's catch. And
Memphis International Traffic, FedEx 012 Victor Golf, taxiing to runway 9.
I think I'm gonna stick with the cockpit view because I think it's pretty cool.
Memphis International Traffic, Victory 1 flight of 2 is 6 nautical miles to the northwest at 2,900 feet, inbound for touch and goes, will make left traffic for runway 9.
I really love that startup sound. I mean, listen to that. Nice. I love that sound. Alright, I wonder which runway they're all going to be departing from. Taxiing to runway 9, from what I see.
Memphis International Traffic, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, taxiing to runway 9.
Alright. Alright, here we go. I honestly kind of want my, where's my HUD? Oh, there we go. I want to zoom in here on this map.
Memphis International Traffic, Victory 1 flight of 2 is on final, runway 9. Memphis International Traffic, FedEx 012 Victor Golf, holding short runway 9.
I gotta tell you, that sound of the 208 is sweet. Forgot what the 208 sounded like ever since it first came out.
Taxiing to runway 36 left. Memphis International traffic. FedEx 012 Victor Golf is taking off runway 9, remaining in the pattern. Memphis International traffic. Victory 1 flight of 2 is on left downwind, runway 9. Memphis International traffic. Victory 1 flight of 2 is on left base, runway 9.
The railroad flight only cruised at around 7,800 feet, but since our climb profile is like 115 from what I remember,
Approaching runway 9.
I think we'll only go to 7,000 feet. I want to see if those guys are coming in. All right, they're coming. I also totally forgot to check my... Okay, we're good. I don't think we need a first officer anyway, and passengers too. It's mainly just cargo.
Runway 9.
I'm just gonna taxi to 18 Center. Runway the light departed from.
Memphis International traffic. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Taxiing to runway 18 Center.
I also want to cross the runway.
Memphis International traffic. Approaching runway 9.
Memphis International traffic. Victory 1 flight of 2 is on left base.
Entered runway 9.
Let's just make this quick. I know we got traffic coming in.
Memphis International traffic. FedEx 012 Victor Golf is on left base, runway 9. Memphis International traffic. Victory 1 flight of 2 is on final, runway 9. Memphis International traffic. Victory 1 flight of 2, going around.
Yeah, sorry. I should have used a different taxiway. I'm assuming those guys probably like F-18s or F-22s or something, just doing touch and goes.
approaching runway 18 center. Warning, approaching runway 18 center. Announce intentions on radio. Memphis International traffic. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is taken. Approaching runway 18 center. Entered runway 18 center.
Alright, show me lights are on. And we're gonna rotate around like 75-ish knots probably. Let's also calibrate. Alright, here we go.
Memphis International traffic. FedEx
It's kind of
012
gusty
Victor
here in
Golf is on
Memphis.
left downwind. Runway 9.
Slowly recover the rudder here.
Memphis International traffic. Victory 1 flight of 2 is on left downwind. Runway 9. Memphis International traffic. FedEx 012 Victor Golf is on left base. Runway 9.
Alright, we can now tune out. Just be mindful of our speed here. Because of the winds, we're just gonna go around like 140, so it won't be too bumpy. So we can try and absorb some of this turbulence here. True Legend 985, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I got Pro, that's awesome, dude. Now let's actually slow down my airspeed just a tiny bit so we can try and hopefully absorb some of this turbulence here. I'm a casual still. Yeah, I'm assuming you were, since you just got Pro, but you'll get there to grade 3. I think probably the best thing that I recommend you do is for landings. I just recommend just doing touch and goes, because it'll probably be the best way to get all the landings you need for grade 3, and just like some long flights just to get those flight hours up and the correct amount of experience to get to grade 3. Like how long flights? I mean, it all depends. I mean, which flight you want to do, though. I think probably a good recommendation is like those ultra long haul ones. Like, for example, like New Zealand Flight 1 from JFK to Auckland on the 787. Singapore Flight 23 from New York to Singapore on the A350. Just mainly like the ultra long haul flights, because they give you like a lot more XP. Like, if I were to do JFK to Singapore, for example, which I've done before countless times, I typically get around like, since that flight's around like 18-ish hours, I get around 11,000 XP, so. Mumbai to Singapore, that's not bad. Alright, let's bump this up to 150. See what happens. Since we're now at our cruise. Are you flying on Expert? Oh yeah. All my flights I do on stream on the Expert server. But hopefully you'll be able to be a part of my my flights soon, eventually, once you get to grade 3. You'll see me there at Memphis. I didn't see you there. I didn't see you. Oh, there you are. Let's find a mobile regional. Nice. What's your profile? Here's my profile. Around 80 followers, so it's decent. And also, guys, if you're new to the stream, I just want to say welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys will leave the stream a like, and don't forget to subscribe as usual. And don't forget, after the stream, I'll be live shortly after this stream is done, and I'll be doing Newark to Dominica, which is a round-trip flight on the United 737-700. And I think that stream is going to be like 8 to 9-ish hours, since both flights are around like above 4 hours. Hopefully I'll still be able to finish this stream on time, so I can start up the round trip stream on time. What plane you flying? I mean, you just saw it there, the Cessna 208. I followed you. Appreciate it, dude. I'm making an A321neo out of Lego. It has moving spoilers and flaps. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I did not know you were making something like that. That's really cool. An A321neo out of Legos and moving flaps and everything. That's pretty neat. I really like that. I'm impressed. So since we're pretty much on our way to not Memphis, New Orleans, feel free to message anything in the chat, all in text, as I'll be here for the entire flight. And flight time will be just shy, or probably at 2 hours. I kind of want to bump up my speed to like 160. I want to reduce my trim just a little bit. See if we can try and make up a little bit of time here. I wonder what the winds are in New Orleans. That's what I'm concerned about. Because it was so windy when I took off at Memphis. 8 knots. It's decent, but we'll see what happens. So just about 250 nautical miles. It's 11:34 a.m. I'm in Eastern time. Oh my goodness. I don't know about casual server since I don't pretty much fly on casual anymore because I'm just mainly used to expert and everything. But if I were to do a casual server, if I were to go on casual server, I might just do like a casual server chaos stream where I just fly certain aircraft and I just go crazy around that certain airport. I've seen videos and streams like that before. Honolulu to Zurich? What? That is not a real route. On a 787. Yeah, I just look on Flight Radar and Honolulu to Zurich definitely isn't a real route. I mean, I friggin' saw a post on the IOC and someone literally just the thread's title literally showed that he broke the 777-200 LR's range, and the friggin' flight time I saw in that thread, it showed friggin' over 27 hours of flight time in a single take. I mean, that's just frickin'. I remember seeing it last night after I ended yesterday's stream, and it was frickin'. So guys, as we continue our relatively slow flight down to New Orleans, if you guys do end up enjoying the stream, please make sure to leave it a like as usual, and don't forget to stay tuned later on today for the next stream. I'll be live shortly after this. I'll be doing Newark to Dominica on the 737-700, and then the flight back to Newark. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be streaming another event, but it's a lot earlier in the morning. It's around like 8 a.m. my time. And I think after that event, I'll be doing probably Lima to Newark. And also, guys, if you haven't checked out the previous stream where I flew Houston to Honolulu, that was such a great flight. Because with all those likes that stream has been getting, and the viewership has been really, really starting to go up. And I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Oh, goodness. Can you fly Mumbai to Singapore one day? I will. Like I said, after 30 days of United's done, I'll move on to other routes with different airlines. I might probably just choose Singapore for that route. I was originally supposed to stream this event, but um, I mean, I could have done Singapore to Doha or Bengaluru to Doha, but man, I should have done Bengaluru to Doha. Where's the arrival window again? 12 to 2, okay. I mean, like I said, I should have done that event instead of this. I was the FedEx 777 crossing runway 9 when you're holding short. Oh, nice, dude. I did not know it was you. I mean, like I said, True Legend, I did mention that I will eventually do Mumbai to Singapore, but once I'm finished with 30 Days of United by the end of the month, like I said, I still have a lot of routes planned after the series is done, and yeah, just bear with me. I'm getting everything organized once the series is done, because I still have a lot in store for you guys. But fun fact, since Mumbai, Singapore is operated by the A380, I guess I can do a round trip on that flight since it's only like 4-ish hours. You're flying to New Orleans. Yep, it's the airport to a good viewer of mine, FedEx Pilot 14. I hope he'll be able to check this stream out eventually. What's your next United flight? Newark to Dominica. It's a round trip flight. It'll be after this stream. They'll be later today. I think I might be live at around like 1:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So but hopefully I'll still be able to land on time so I can be able to finish up the stream, get everything set up for the second stream of the day, and yeah. So I think around like 1 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time will be my scheduled start time of the next stream. Hopefully it'll be 1:30 if I land on time and have enough time to get the next stream set up. There's a real FedEx pilot I watch on YouTube who flies the 767 out of Memphis. That's cool. That's awesome. What was your worst infinite flight moment? That's actually a good question. Man, I don't know if I can remember my quote-unquote worst moment, but I felt like I didn't have any because I've been mainly just doing just long haul streams and everything, and just trying to give you guys good quality content. But if I can think of a worse moment I've done off stream, and I think this only happened to me once. I was just doing a short domestic flight, and I forgot which airport it was. And I think the aircraft was a 737, and when I landed at the airport, I forgot my gear down, so I did not deploy my gear on touchdown, so I pretty much just landed without my gear down, so I felt like that was probably the worst moment. I mean, it was funny too, but still, I felt like that was my worst one, even though I felt like it wasn't the worst moment. It was quite funny though. Remember when you got level 2 Violet? Yeah. I actually totally forgot about that. And I remember sending a message to the controller. That was 2 weeks ago, and I totally forgot about it. I think it was an event for, yeah, it was for that LATAM virtual event. Now I remember it. Benji, good to see you. How's it going? Just another day in business. Just another day. UAL pilot, good to see you. An F-18 is off your right wing in a sec. Oh, hey, it's you. Nice. um, Favorite airline? I feel like my top two favorites are Delta and United, because Delta and United were pretty much just my two main airlines that I've flown throughout my lifetime, and I gotta tell you, their cabins, like when it comes to like mood lighting, seats, entertainment, their cabins are very similar to each other. Like I remember flying on a United 787 from Houston to London almost 4 years ago. Um, Despite me sitting in the second to last row of the aircraft, it was a really awesome experience, and I think 2 years later, I've flown on a Delta A220, and despite the mood lighting being different, the seats are literally almost the exact same as the United 787 economy seats, and even the even the way the in-flight entertainment screens look, they look almost identical from what I remember. What's your opinion on the possibility of United merging with American? Man, I've seen that while scrolling through Instagram, and I don't know. I don't even know what it's gonna mean like for United. Like, is United gonna go away, or is American like gonna freaking? I don't even know what this means anyway when it comes to like both airlines, because I did not expect this. I don't even have an opinion anyway about the merger, about American and United. It's just mainly all this politics stuff. And all I'm saying is, I just hope United doesn't go away. Especially after coming off its 100th anniversary. I mean, even Americans literally doing the exact same thing. Um, I'll fly the A380 one day. I didn't know you were a part of Iceland Air Virtual. I thought you were just for Air Canada Virtual. I think United is too big to go. Oh yeah, it's such a big airline. And plus, it's my childhood airline anyway. I've grown up ever since the merger, so. Oh, you just joined them. Okay. I'm quite surprised. Goal Intelligent Virtual. Nice, dude. Speaking of that, I think... Is that tomorrow's event? I think it's part of Goal Intelligent Virtual. The Smiles Travel Store. Yeah, this is it. I'll be streaming this event tomorrow. I'll be doing Panama City to Lima on the Copa 737. Yeah, Goal Intelligent Virtual posted this event, and this is on the ATC schedule, so I'll be streaming this event before my United flight tomorrow. So I look forward to doing this. And this will be the first time that I'll be seeing the new Lima airport, since I remember when I did Houston to Lima on the 757 in what was the old version of the sim. I landed at the airport where it used to only have just one runway, and now, since we're now in this new version, I'll be able to see the new version, which has 2 runways now. This is the only stream today? Nope, this isn't. I'll still be doing 30 Days of United today. I'm still set to do Newark to Dominica, which is a round trip. I did mention in yesterday's stream that I will be doing it, so I'm still set to do it. So I grew up with the merger too, as my dad retired as a captain on the 777 in Newark right when they first merged. That's awesome. God bless him. I think that's UAL. Yeah, he's in F-18. He's kind of far out from me. I thought you were doing Tokyo to San Francisco. Yeah, I originally was. But, since I saw that Dominica was actually a new airport that was recently released in this update, I felt like this would be a good opportunity to do this flight since... and plus, since today's Saturday and United only operates this route on Saturdays, this would be a good opportunity for me to do this. For me to do that flight for you guys. So once again, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please make sure to leave it a like, of course, and don't forget to stay tuned later today for Newark to Dominica. And don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow's set of streams. And yeah, for those who haven't liked already, please make sure to leave it a like. And don't forget to stay tuned for the next stream later today. And if you guys have any like other questions in the chat and just want to chat with me for the rest of the flight, feel free. I'll still be here until we land into New Orleans. I actually want to do a little exterior view here. Fort Lauderdale to Montego Bay. Nice, dude. Going to join you on that round trip to Dominica, though I need to get a good amount of aircrafts airborne. Yeah, I'm assuming it's for your virtual. But that's fine. Let me go to my analytics, see how my previous couple of streams are doing. Let's see. Yesterday's stream is getting close to 1,000 views as well. It's still awesome that yesterday's stream is a lot more likes than the 26.1 stream. It's awesome, guys. Like I said, thank you guys for liking that stream and tuning in. I'm definitely going to do a decent amount of United long-haul flights throughout next week, if I don't have work. Want to see the afterburner? Yeah, I saw some images about the about the afterburner on the F-18, and some people said that it's pretty bad, I think. But I want to go over to your aircraft. I was literally going to go behind you. Yeah, look at that. I feel like the afterburner is looks decent, I think. But what do you guys think? Looks like somebody else is coming to escort me. I'm assuming this guy is probably that one cool guy, I think. Alright, so we're now less than an hour out from landing into New Orleans. I also want to check and see which, I want to see where where the 172 parked at in New Orleans. Okay, so it's pretty much like right here in this hangar right here. I'll join in 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Um, sorry, I've been muted for quite a while. My girlfriend Lily just called me, so. Ugh. But we're now just less than 70 nautical miles. Oh my God! Now there's frickin'. Now there's 3 of them. There's 3 F-18s. Why there has to be 3 F-18s escorting me in an F-22? Just escorting a 208. This is funny. I honestly want to slow it into 160, so when I descend, I don't want to risk overspeeding. What do you mean they're arresting me? I'll refresh this, see if there's anything changed with the analytics. Not that much has changed, but looks like yesterday's stream is getting pretty close to 1,000 views now. I wonder if my brightness is all the way up. I got frickin' keep it on my brightness. I want to risk my device overheating and everything. Go 160 with half flaps and spoilers, like at cruise or on touchdown? Because I've watched the tutorial and hold on. I mean, I've seen the tutorial on how to fly the 208, so I pretty much know what to do. I mean, I'm not gonna go half flaps at 160 while at cruise, if that's what you're talking about. So I've seen the tutorial on how to do it, and I already know what to do. So, and I saw that my final approach speed will be around like 88 knots or so. But if the winds are kind of gusty, I want to double check the winds again, see how they are. 8 knots, so we're gonna go for 88 knots as my final approach speed since I'm on the 208, but we'll see what happens since the winds are only at 8 knots. Oh, it's for the F-18. My apologies. I thought you meant towards me. Man, I freaking felt that. Like, I think that was Benji. Yeah, it was. When he asked me, the F-18 sound like what? I mean, if the sound literally went from my right ear to my left ear, like, I freaking felt that. Good lord. Holy cow, Benji. That felt weird. course, now is when what? Please don't tell me. Wow. Wow. Of course. Oh my goodness. I honestly thought Memphis wouldn't have ATC on anyway, but it's alright. Besides, there isn't any aircraft at Memphis anyway, so... Let's see if... Okay, we're now less than 30 miles out till descent. Have fun flying. I gotta go fly in real life. Okay, UAL, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, dude. Enjoy your time flying in real life, dude. Look in between the seats, there's an infinite flight bag. Oh, what? I think this is it. I did not see this. Hold on, let me go to a different camera. I actually want to use the same camera. Hold on a second, let me take a look here. So I think this is it. Hey, look at that. Might be hard to see, but there's the Infinite Flight logo. And it's a neat little backpack here in the 208. Is there anything else inside? I totally forgot what the inside of the 208 looks like. Oh, those are just boxes. Those mainly boxes. But yeah, that's actually kind of neat. I like that little feature. I did not know that would be added into the 208 though. But that's pretty neat. Despite the graphics being low, I'm assuming if the graphics are set to high, which I will set it to when I get a new device, it'll look better. But I definitely saw that Infinite Flight logo despite the graphics being bad. So yeah, that was neat. I like that. Oh my god. Alright, so we'll be just starting descent in a couple of minutes now. Honestly, once we pass this waypoint, I'm gonna manually do this with the autopilot and everything. I'm gonna set myself up for a relatively short final since we don't need a long final anyway, unlike any other commercial aircraft. Let's see which I think I want to descend to like around, I don't know, I guess around like 300 feet AGL once I get to, or actually we can just we can actually switch this waypoint here. I actually want to get rid of some of these waypoints here. There we go. I guess I don't need to do it manually. I can just let the VNav do it. Alright, announce inbound landing. I think that's 1-1, and that's left traffic.
Louis Armstrong, New Orleans into Unicum. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is 25 nautical miles to the north at 7,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make left traffic for runway 11.
Alright, here we go, we're descending. I'm actually going to be mindful of my speed because some of this line is red here, so I need to be mindful of my speed. Wonder how far Aiden is from landing. Oh, he's right there. He's getting close to landing. He's right there, so... Alright, we're descending to our final landing altitude. Let's see how. Still gotta be mindful of my speed here. So once we land in New Orleans, I'm going to park at right here. I think we'll go to stand 1, the FedEx cargo apron. Since the real life flight did park there, so we'll go there. And it looks like we got the airport in sight too. You can see it right there. We got the airport in sight. I actually want to slow down to 120. Here at the 2500, so I'm assuming there isn't. I was just curious about that.
Louis Armstrong, New Orleans in the Unicum. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is on left base. Runway 11.
I think we'll need probably like 20% trim or something. Let's do 20%. And also, guys, I'm actually gonna stick to the captain cam because I think this is cool. I like the captain view of the 208, so I'm not gonna use the HUD for this one. So I'm gonna stick to the captain view. All right. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna hand fly the rest of the way in since we're just about to turn on to final. So I'm actually gonna slow down. Just maintain around like 88 or something nuts.
Louis Armstrong, New Orleans into Unica. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is on final. Runway 11.
Alright, where's the runway? I'm assuming it's probably right there. Alright, there's the runway. Alright, here we go. Man, that was a friggin' firm landing. Holy cow. I don't know why the for taxi thing popped up. That was kind of strange.
Louis Armstrong traffic. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is clear of all runways.
But I feel like that landing wasn't bad. I mean, it was my first landing in the 208 in like a long time anyway, so. I just landed, mine was a bouncer. Yeah, I feel like mine was too. Like, I literally floated at 10 feet while I was trying to maintain final approach speed, but I just didn't want to stall out. And plus, I don't even know what the stalling speed is anyway for the 208 when you're like on final, for example. Alright, so let's turn over to the right here. So we'll go to ramp 1, which is right here. Or stand 1, I should say. Alright, let's turn here. Alright, now big lights off and the chair will pop off. I gotta tell you, that was a nice, sweet shutdown sound. That's nice. I really like that. But with that being said, welcome to New Orleans. That was a nice little flight on the 208. I really hope you guys like this stream anyway, because I don't think I've actually flown like an aircraft like this on stream. So this was a nice, fun little event I could do for FedEx Virtual, and I know the Qatari Virtual event was the featured one for today, but since FedEx Virtual was doing an event the same day as today, and of course since I wanted to do this for FedEx Pilot 14, and I just hope I don't think he tuned into the stream, but hopefully he'll be able to rewatch this, and I just wanted to do this for him, and yeah. So with that being said, I think that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this stream. And like I said, don't forget to stay tuned, because I'll be going live soon, because I got to get the what is it, the second stream set up so I can do the Newark to Dominica round trip flight, and I hope you guys will tune in for that and join me on the on that flight to Dominica and back to Newark on the 737-700. And yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to flying to Dominica, and I hope you guys will tune in and join me on that flight. So guys, thank you so much for watching this short little stream to celebrate the release of 3D Memphis. And I gotta tell you, Memphis looks so much nicer in 3D, and I'm just happy that Memphis is finally out, and eventually I'll be able to do some long haul flights to and from Memphis with the FedEx 777. So be on the lookout for that in the future. So with that being said, I'm gonna go off now, and I gotta get the second stream set up, and I hope you guys will tune in soon for the United Newark to Dominica round trip stream. So guys, thank you so much for watching this FedEx Virtual event. It's been fun, and yeah, I'll see you guys later on today for 30 Days of United Newark to Dominica.